Hello students, let's summarize what we've learned about prorated taxes from Lesson 2. We've learned that calculating prorated taxes occurs when you purchase a home and must split the cost of the taxes with the seller. And we want to do this in a fair way. So to calculate those prorated taxes, we first need to figure out the percent of the year you have owned the home. We do that by creating a fraction. How many days out of the whole year did you own the home? We then multiply that percent as a decimal by the total amount of taxes. It is very important for you to remember, county and school taxes have different years. County taxes match the calendar year, January 1st to December 31st, and school taxes match close to the school year, July 1st through June 30th. We are now going to look at an example of calculating school and county taxes, which can give you some more practice with the material. So I've picked out this house for us to look at. This is a house in Chambersburg. This house cost $199,900. So you can imagine if we were buying it, we would probably have to pay 20% down payment on this. We would probably have to pay 2% sales tax. Well, what we're going to practice is how we are going to split these school and county taxes with the seller. So to summarize what was on that last slide, we want to split the $2,347.73 in school taxes in a fair way and $701.27 in county taxes in a fair way. And we are going to pretend that we're buying this house. We have a closing date of December 23rd. So let's first start by working on these county taxes. Now, we know that county taxes run from January 1st to December 31st. So we know that we can envision December 23rd is close to the end. So we're not owning this house much of the year. So if we look at our closing date, we're going to own the house some of November and all of December. And that's where the county tax year ends, so we do not need to continue listing months. Now we're buying it on November 23rd. We know that November has how many days in it? 30. Remember our poem. 30 days has September, April, June, and November. So we're going to own it the 23rd, the 24th, the 25th, the 26th, the 27th, the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th. We're going to own it 8 days in November. We could have also did 30 minus 23, which is 7, so the difference is 7, but we still have that first day that we bought it. So that makes 8 days altogether. Now December has 31 days, so if we add 8 days and 31 days, we get 39 days. So we're owning the house 39 out of 365 days, which is not much of the year. So if we use our calculator and divide 39 by 365, we get 0.0 I don't know why it keeps leaving. 106. We used the thousandth place to round the hundreds. So this is about 11% of the year. Now, if we own the house 11% of the year, it's only fair for us to pay 11% of the taxes. So 11% of the taxes. 11% is the same as 0.11 because this reads 11 hundredths and percent literally means out of 100. Of indicates that we're going to multiply by the tax amount. We have $701.27 in county taxes. So if we use our calculator, $701.27 times 0.11, 11 hundredths, we get $77 and we're going to need to round this one. The 9 rounds the 3 to a 4. This is the cents, so we can't have anything smaller than that. So $77.14. So we would only need to pay $77.14 in county taxes for that first year. Now, let's practice the same house, but let's work on figuring out the school taxes. Now remember, school taxes run from July 1st to June 30th. So we're buying in December or November, so it's somewhere in the middle. That means we're going to own the house some of November, all of December, all of January, all of February, all of March, all of April, all of May, and all of June. And we stop there since the calendar year for school taxes ends with June. Now, we already figured out we are going to own the house 8 days in November. Use our rhyme for the rest. 30 days has November. We already took care of that. 30 days has September, April, June, and November, which we already took care of. All the rest have 31 except February, which has 28. So December has 31 days, January has 31 days, March has 31 days, and May has 31 days. So we need to add that together to see how many days we would have in all. So we have 8, 9, 10, plus 8 more makes 18, 19, 20. Write down a 0, carry the 2. 2 and 3 make 5, plus 3 more is 8, plus 2 more is 10, plus 3 more is 13, 16, 19, 22. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 22. Yep, 22. So we're owning the house 220 out of 365 days. If we use our calculator to divide that, $220 divided by 365 is 0.602. We write 3 digits because we need to round to the hundredths, so we look to the right and it keeps it the same, so it's 0.60. We are owning the house 60% of the year. So if we own the house 60% of the year, we need to pay 60% of the taxes. 60% is 0.60 because percent literally means out of 100. We want it in the hundredths column. Of means to multiply, and the tax amount for this house is $2,347.73. So if we use our calculator, and we multiply 0.60 times $2,374.73. So what we're really multiplying is the percent of the year that we own the house by the taxes. We get $1,408. And now notice, it is not rounded to the hundredths yet. You need to do that yourself. So 64 cents. So $1,408.64. That's how much we would need to pay in school taxes for the remainder of the year that we've owned the house.